Just right around noon, we took a live video of the 18-wheeler on the southbound side being hauled off live. Aubrey Killian is in Metairie right now with some new information, I think.
Yeah, he's joining us. And Aubrey, what can you tell us about the southbound side of the bridge?
Hey, so the southbound side of the bridge is expected to open first. A lot of new details coming in. We've got Carlton Dufer Show with the Causeway joining us live. We appreciate you taking the time to continue these updates. Let's start with the number of people trapped on the bridge currently at this moment. How many?
I apologize for that. We've got, it sounds like 30 to 35 people that were actually involved, not physically hurt, but their vehicles were disabled because of the crash. Got vans on the bridge right now trying to get get all of those off. And I apologize for not having that for you earlier.
It's okay. And there's more than 30 people at this second.
Sounds like it's about 36, but again, please don't hold me to the right exact number.
What's being done to get them off of the bridge? They've been trapped since 8:30.
Actually, vans are coming. The vans are already there from the Jefferson Parish side, and I think we've got a couple coming from the North Shore too, to get them back to both sides of the bridge, get them home.
Originally, it was expected around 1 p.m. That's not going to happen.
Unfortunately, we're unable to make it. One of the 18-wheelers just came off the southbound bridge. We have one still stuck on the northbound bridge that we're trying to get off. The southbound bridge will likely open first, but again, we're still likely an hour or more out. And again, I apologize for everybody trying to get anywhere. We will be open for commuters going back home this evening by 3, hopefully way before 3:30.
So sometime before 3:30, you anticipate both ends to
Actually, I hope we're able to open up one of the bridges within the next hour. But to play it safe, please call us before anybody comes toward the causeway.
The latest number of vehicles involved, injuries, accidents, total. I know you said 6 total accidents. What numbers have changed since we last spoke in the past 20 minutes?
We are still counting vehicles. This will likely be the largest number of vehicles involved in crashes in a single day in the Causeway's history, to my knowledge. It is going to be, I'm hesitant to say a number, it's going to be several dozen.
And message to anybody who might be on the bridge trapped at this moment that their family's trying to get in love with them or family's trying to get in touch with them.
We had several calls this morning. If anyone is missing any of your family members, call us, 504-835-3116 or 504-835-3118, and we'll find your loved ones right away. To my knowledge, the only folks that are left on the bridge now would be the folks that had their vehicles unfortunately became inoperable because of the crashes, and they are all in physically good condition, but we're trying to get the vans out to them to get them back home.
Talk about, we saw that one van towed, or I'm sorry, that one semi towed off the causeway. The other one, what is causing the difficulty to get the other semi off?
As you saw, I think with the one that came off the southbound bridge, the front end was literally destroyed, and that's a likewise situation with the one I understand on the northbound bridge. Neither one of them were operable, and that's the reason for the very large tractor trailers to remove them.
All right, Mr. Carlton, we appreciate your time. I know you're got a lot going on. We appreciate it. And so again, you heard it right there. Originally, the plan was to open back up at 1. That is not going to happen. I can hear behind me some vehicles coming through. It appears, if we're able to pan off, Hudson can show it, an emergency vehicle with their sirens going off, coming to the South Shore, it appears. But like we mentioned, it does not appear that the bridge is going to open anytime soon. The South Shore will open first. As for if you're headed northbound, that's going to take some time. Stay with us on this developing and breaking story out here on the Causeway. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, Aubrey, a lot of new information. We appreciate Carlton